boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Prime Math Zoom. In this lesson, we will be writing number sentences from story problems. So let's dive right in. What is a number sentence? Well, a number sentence is an equation that has two equal sides separated by an equal sign. For example, 5 plus 2 equals 7. That's a number sentence. But let us look at how number sentences are written when we are adding. So, when we are adding, we have part plus part equal to whole. So, a normal addition equation or an addition number sentence looks like this. So now we want to show that part plus part is equal to a whole. So here we have a whole. Let's see how many parts this whole has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this whole has 7 parts. So one of the parts will be 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one part is made up of 5 parts, and the other part will be made of 2 parts. 1, 2. So if we put these 2 parts together, we need to make this whole. So let us see if 5 plus 2, which is part plus part, will give us that whole. So we're going to put them together. Let us now see if they are the same size. Right, they are. So part plus part is equal to 1 whole. Let us look at this story problem. Bertie loves to read. Yesterday, he read 138 pages of Tom Sawyer, and today he read 203 pages more. What is the total number of pages Bertie read? First, we must underline the important part of this story problem. So, of course, an important part would be, an important part would be that he read 138 pages. Another important part would be that he read 203 pages more. And the question asks, what is the total number of pages he read? Do you think we have enough information? Of course we do. So, because we have enough information, we are able to decide whether we're going to add or subtract. So, if he read some pages yesterday and he read some more today, and we want to know the total number that he read, this means that we are going to add. All right, so our number sentence will look like this. Part plus part equals whole. So let us identify the first part. So the first part is where he read 138 pages yesterday. So 138 represents part. We're going to add that to the other part where he read 203 pages more today. That is our other part. And we know that when we're adding, part plus part gives us a whole. So we can represent our whole with this box. And this box represents the unknown or the variable. If we don't want to use a box, we can use a letter, of course. So let us use the letter P to represent pages, and the pages is what we're trying to find. When we're writing a subtraction number sentence, it means that we will have a whole and we'll take away one part from it, and the result will be the other part. So a subtraction number sentence looks like this: whole take away part equals part. So similarly with subtraction, the whole is equal to parts. So here we have a whole, and if we are to subtract 2 from the whole, whatever would be left would be another part. So the whole here would have been separated in 2 parts. The 2 that would have taken away, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that remains. And so the whole minus part will be equal to part. Let us look at this other story problem. Clover went to the market and bought 437 cherries. Her family ate 219 of them. How many are left? As usual, when we are trying to solve a story problem, we must underline the important points. So here we could say that 437 cherries are important because she bought that. So let's underline it. Also, another important point would be where her family ate 219 of them. This is telling us that from the whole 437, 219 of them were taken out. So let us underline at 219. Now that we have done all of this, we need to decide how our number sentence will look. And if we're subtracting here, the number sentence would look like this. So whole subtract 219, which is the part, would be equal to the part that we don't know. So let us put our values in. So our whole is 437. From that, we will take 219, and we will be left with a part that we don't know the answer to. And we can call that box, or we can use a letter, which is a variable, to represent the other part. And since we're talking about cherries, we could use the letter C to represent the unknown part. Thank you for exploring with me today. I had so much fun. Of course, it is always important to be able to write a number sentence from a story problem. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.